Like a good hit. Oh, we'll get him back. He'd be a decent eater size. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, what is going on here? What was that? Oh, we got a real fish. Good morning, beach bums. Welcome back to the beach. I am back in Gulf Shores, which technically today I'm in Orange Beach. I've been traveling a lot, posted a lot of travel videos. Hope you enjoyed some of those. I know some of you don't. You like me just fishing here, but I gotta change it up. I gotta go to different places. Helps my sanity. I have to do it. But glad to be back on the Alabama Gulf Coast. This is my first day fishing since I've been back, which it's been several weeks since I've actually fished the beach here. Don't really have high expectations. The reports that I've received since I've been gone have not been good, but I wanted to come out here and fish for myself. Initial impressions, the water's very dirty. It's very dingy. I came to this beach because we are closer to low tide and I can get to deeper water even though it is closer to low tide here, so I wanted to fish here first. But I was feeling lazy this morning and I picked up some pre-tied pompano rigs. I've got a Salties pompano rig and I've also got a Bama saltwater pompano rig. It's interesting. When I started 4 years ago, you didn't have the luxury of going to a tackle store and picking up hand-tied rigs, and literally the tackle store that I stopped at today, I believe there were 6 different brands. It's amazing how that works. They've really popped up over the years. So I went ahead and bought me some, and I've already got 2 tied on. I've got a pink Salties and a green Bama saltwater tied on. I'll show you that. But would like to see some pompano. It is fall. Hopefully we'll get some opportunities at that, but my expectations are extremely low. We'll put in some time. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the catfish, hopefully they're not going to be too bad, but this is definitely looking like some catfish conditions. Fred, I sure missed you, buddy. Not really, but it wouldn't be home without you. Got some fish bites. Going to be using some of the green clam and pink shrimp flavor, which is kind of like the standard, the go-to around here. Pink shrimp, can't go wrong, but nice and colorful. It's so pretty. The shrimp I have today actually looks really good. Doing the rundown, we've got the green Bama saltwater rig here. We're gonna put a piece of shrimp on one of these hooks on the top here with a pink fish bite, and then down on the bottom we're gonna put just one of these green clam fish bites, just like that. That's it. Next in the lineup, we've got just a single drop little whiting rig, just something I tied up myself, just a little orange bead, and we're gonna do just a piece of shrimp. I'm gonna fish this close. That's on one of my steelhead rods, which is just a lighter, long rod. And then we've got our Salties rig. Gonna put a piece of shrimp up top with our pink fish bite, and then on bottom, same thing, rigged up the same way as our Bama saltwater rig. I'm gonna put the green on the bottom, and then another little whiting rig. We're just putting out just a piece of shrimp. So we got 4 rods. That may be more than we need, especially if the catfish are hot and heavy and hungry. A little bird's trying to eat my piece of shrimp. Hey, buddy, be careful there. So there's that. I've got 1.5 ounce pyramid weight. Hopefully that'll hold. We got a little bit of surf this morning, not too bad. It doesn't look like we've got much current, not a lot of wind. Okay, we got a fish. First fish of the morning up close. Is he still on here? Did he come on? What's going on? What is going on? Is he swimming in? He's still on there. What do we got? A little whiting. Hey, 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 hey. Nothing wrong with a little whiting. Might hang on to this guy. I do have a rig set up and ready for some cut bait, and this guy is like perfect little cut bait size. do we still have it? I don't know. We had a fish hit. This is on the Salties rig. I don't know that he's still here. Nope. But hey, we got a bite. Somewhat encouraging. What's going on here? You just getting pushed around, buddy? We might have a fish. We do have a fish. Okay, all right. That felt weird. I don't know. Yeah, the waves and the fish look very similar. This might be a kitty. That's a kitty. First cat of the day. But what I like, even though we didn't catch that fish, the hit that we got on that fish did not get on, which usually catfish, when they hit, like, they're getting on there. Like a good hit. Oh. What? What just happened? Okay, that was weird. All right, we got a whiting. Something felt weird. You got a fish on here too. I'm a little confused because it felt weird. I think this is a kitty. Okay, it felt really weird. I think my lines were tangled there for a second, and then fortunately just came untangled. But we just doubled up. Got a kitty on the Bama saltwater rig there. Got a little whiting right here. My weight broke. That's what I felt. I felt a pop. I was like, so I thought I lost the fish, but the weight broke off. But nice little whiting. He's a little bigger than the first one. We'll get him back. He'd be a decent eater size. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What is going on here? What was that? Oh. Oh. We got a real fish. Ah! Stuff started happening. This is just 10 pound. Woo! Woo! All the way to the end here. Oh, dang it. Oh, that was a real fish. He broke me. Pretty sure I felt a pop. It's just 10 pound fluoro. That was either like a red or a black drum. Dang it. I think he broke me. No? Nope. Just came unpinned. Just came unglued. All right, let's get Mr. Kitty back. See ya. Okay, things got crazy there for a second. Basically, I had a triple. Catfish, whiting, and then lost what was either a redfish or a black drum. That's heartbreaking because, I mean, that's kind of, in these conditions, that's what you want to see. Don't know how many of those opportunities you're going to get. I think something already picked up this bait. I just re-threw it out there after putting a new hook on. Oh, dang. Okay. So swimming fast. What the heck? All right, a little whiting, I think. Okay, so I think I found where I need to be throwing. This was in the same area I just lost that nice fish. We might have found the depth that we need to be fishing. We might have keyed in on you guys. Let's see if we can get a good fish, man. Something. There he is. There he is. Okay. Oh, goodness. What was that? I think he was just jumping on top of the wave. Oh, this might be a pump. I think this is okay, he's still on. He's still on. This might be a pump. He was just, I was watching him jump and he was going crazy. I was like in shock watching this thing jump in and out of the waves. I think it's a pompano. It's a pompano! Holy smokes! Holy smokes! That was the weirdest. I can't even, like, I was not even talking because, we might have fish on down here. I was not even talking because the fish was just, it looked like something was chasing it, but he was just jumping in and out of the dang wave. Do we have a fish on here? We got another double. Yep. Kitty. But we got a pompano. What the heck? A keeper too. Heck yeah. Put him in the cooler for just a second. I'll show him to you. We're gonna get rid of this cat. That's 3 decent fish, just decent hookups in the same zone. That's why it's so important to keep track of where you're throwing your baits. I lost that really nice fish in the same area, like it had to be a red, black drum, something. Threw back, caught a whiting, threw back, caught a pompano. Same rod, same place. We got to get baits back out there, but I wasn't even like, I was just really in shock because I was watching this fish jump like in and out of the wave, out of the water, and I wasn't really feeling much on my line, so I thought it had gotten off, but I was like, what is going on? I thought something was chasing a fish. I was like, but that looks like a pompano. It was really weird. It was cool. You're not gonna be able to see it in the GoPro, but got a legal pompano. He's going in the cooler. He's gonna be dinner. That's awesome, man. That's what I wanted to come catch. We got dirty water conditions. You can still catch some decent fish. Got another fish. I'm putting all my baits in that same zone now. And we're getting whacked every time. I can't even keep up getting everything rebaited, retied. Because as soon as I get a bait out, I'm catching a fish. Oh, look, a little bluefish. Look at that. Like the variety and everything. I thought you cut my Salties rig there for a second there, little bluefish. This is like the tiniest little bluefish. Look, I think we're getting another fish on that one. Tiny little guy. We'll get you back. Oh yeah, look, 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 look. We're hammering them in this hole right here. Oh man, this is so fun. Getting them dialed in here. Let's see you, buddy. Ah, that's a whammy. I've only pulled a couple of catfish out. Everything else has been, you know, something decent. I took a break because the catfish were going nuts in my zone. So I pulled all the baits out, went ahead and took that opportunity. I've retied, got organized from all the chaos that ensued. But wanted to talk about the spot, which you're not going to be able to necessarily see much from where I'm standing in the GoPro, but what's going on? We've got a really solid rip going out here in this deep water. There's evidently some shallow water, a bar that comes and drops off about right here, and going around that is a solid rip. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like white all that way, and that white stops right here about 50-60 yards off of the beach, and in that is just a nice rip flowing around it. That is where I was getting all my solid bites. Lost a nice fish, caught the pompano, caught several whiting, started catching a bunch of catfish. Anyway, that's why that particular spot is so productive. It's just a lot of flowing water going back out. Something on here. It's really weird. What is that? I thought it was a cat. Oh. It's a puffer. A little puffer fish. That looks interesting. I'm not gonna say what that looks like right there. Get him back. You're gonna have to deflate, I think, buddy. Or these waves are just gonna keep kicking you back. Look at them. Yeah, you're gonna have to deflate. Deflate. Or you're just gonna beach ball yourself back on the beach. All right, let's try to get you out further. Ah, come on. Deflate. You gotta deflate. He's just puffed up right there. You're gonna have to deflate. Come on, deflate. You're just a big ball. Okay, I think he got out of there. I have not had pompano in a while. I am super stoked to be eating this for lunch today. You've probably seen me clean, I don't know how many pompano on this channel, but I make all the same cuts. If you do follow the channel, you've seen me do this a few times. But if you're new, this is how I clean pompano. I do cut up into the head, just like that, because they do have a decent amount of head meat. And I just make my outlines like I'm doing here on both sides. I don't cut very far into the fish, just getting that initial cut there. And then once I have that, I just lift up and angle my knife down and just separating the meat from the bones, just like anything else. They do have a little bit of a raised backbone, so once you get over that, you're going to want to angle your knife down again. And then they have a pretty thin rib cage, so you can actually just pop right through that with a knife, just like that. I didn't even hardly feel it. And you can remove that fillet. Nice pomp fillet. Pompano is definitely my favorite fish to eat. It is just so good, and I'm gonna cook it one of my favorite ways that I have not had in a long time. I'm just gonna angle my knife, just come back and remove that rib cage. This is the hardest part about pompano. A lot of people leave the skin on. I am removing the skin for how I'm cooking it today, but removing the skin is the most difficult thing. The skin just does not like to come off. A lot of people cook pompano whole or just leave the skin on because this part is kind of a booger. I try to leave a little bit of meat, but that right there is why it's so frustrating. But it's okay, no big deal. Just kind of come back through. You can just make your cut, and just a little extra work that you got to come back and remove that skin. I do go ahead and remove the bloodline. They have a pretty thick, pronounced bloodline, and there's also some pin bones in there. But there we go. Nice, boneless, skinless pompano fillets will be delicious.
Hey! What's on your shirt?
Hooks.
Hooks. Well, those are anchors.
Anchor.
Where'd you get that shirt? Do you remember? Was it the OBX?
OBX.
We're gonna do this super simple. I have not had pompano in a long time. This is one of my favorite ways to do it. All we're doing is just salt on the pompano. That is it. And butter. We're gonna melt butter and bake it. You gonna help me? Well, get your stool out. But I've done it before, I think, like this on the channel. It doesn't look like much. You wanna do yours? There you go. A little bit. All right, let's get. Do it from up high, like up here. Can you hold it up here? Shake it from up here. Beautiful. That's good. But this is like a great way, salt and butter. It tastes like crab. Yeah.
Here.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna hand it to you.
We're gonna put butter. You wanna do one? I'm gonna put it right there. Good job. I've got the oven. It's preheating. We're going to 400 degrees. We're preheating the oven to 400 degrees.
You can still see it.
Oh, could you? The key with the pompano, you want to make sure you don't overcook it. It's actually better to my camera person is laughing. Courtney does not, well, she's snorting. Courtney does not want to be on camera today, so she's holding the camera and doing a terrible job. Yeah. While I got you here, before we cook this fish, I wanted to mention something that I'm thinking about doing for next year. Let me know if this is something you might be interested in. I'm thinking about doing a subscription service that you pay for. If you're interested in going a little bit deeper into what we're doing, we're gonna go a little bit deeper into the videos. So like I'll do like a video breakdown of the videos I'm already posting. So you'll get that, and only the people that are members of this subscription service will see that. We'll do like a monthly live Q&A like once a month where I come on and answer questions only for the people in that group. Something else that we're gonna probably do that I'm thinking about is doing a drawing once a month for a person to come fish with me, and we'll film it, we'll post it, because I've had so many people request that I do like guided trips again, which I'm not gonna be doing guided trips, but this will be a way that I can include people that subscribe to the channel. So if you're in that membership, I don't know what I'm gonna charge, I'm thinking about it and just seeing if you guys would be interested. If you're in that membership, you'll be entered for the drawing once a month, so we'll do like, 12 a year where you come down, fish with me, we'll film it. Anyway, let me know what you think. So we'll do a few different things, video breakdowns, we'll do a monthly live Q&A, and then the drawing for a fishing trip with me, and it'll be like a subscription service. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
I'm cooking.
What are you cooking?
Mac and cheese.
So what do we do first?
I put water in it.
Yep, we put water up to that little line. See the little line? Put it in there and I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going, keep going. There, okay.
Good job.
So tell the camera that's what you're gonna do next.
I'm going to start.
It's on this side.
I'm going to start first.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you do with it next?
Put it in the microwave.
Okay, good job. How long do we do it for? How long?
On the person.
How long?
3
3
minutes.
3 minutes.
That's right. It's actually 3.5.
Good job. Did you get it all?
Here, can I do something? Up slowly.
Stir it up.
Don't lose any cheese.
Gotta stir it in there good.
I know
Okay, sorry. Thumbs up.
That looks delicious.
Good job. You want to try your fish? We got some whiting here with just salt and pepper and butter.
that. What about that part?
You want that part? Okay. Is it
Yummy.
good?
Thumbs up, huh?
It is soaked in butter, so it has to be good.
How can it be bad?
So here's the pompano. It does not look like much. I've done this before, and it looks very bland, but it's such a good fish. That's the great thing about pompano. Belle needs to go outside. Our dog is jumping at the door. That's the great thing about pompano. You don't have to do a lot to it. When you do it like this in the oven, I just eyeball it. I want to make sure I'm not overcooking it, so I want to make sure it doesn't get brown and it's just white. But it should be pretty good. Usually tastes like crab. Very crabble. I mean, like, this is the weirdest thing. Like, it tastes so much like crab meat when you cook it like this. It's like my favorite way to eat pompano, which is just like basic. Butter, salt, you're good to go. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Just a quick little beach trip, getting back into the swing of things since I'm back in town and enjoying some pompano, which I've not had in a long time, and it was delicious. See, I scarfed mine down. I was starving. If you did enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We did pass 100,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, but we want to keep going. So if you see that you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button. It really helps us out. But as always, you stay